How are we doing? Good afternoon, or is it morning, or is it evening? Anyway, welcome to Andy's BCA. So we've gone from Campervan, gone to the bike. You've seen a trip of the bike at the moment. You'll be seeing a lot more stuff soon with the Campervan. Big surprise coming up, yeah? So something to look forward to. Got a big trip coming up, and Claudia's been helping me get ready. So we're now back onto the allotment. Yeah, so we're going to have some updates. So thinking about last time when we was on the allotment, I'm just trying to track back now and think about what we organised, what we spoke about and everything. We did the feeds, didn't we? And then I think like it's we were hitting towards the end of July, and I was telling everybody, I said, you know, start thinking about your winter veg. You know, start thinking getting your winter veg in, so you're not lagging behind, and only put stuff in that you want to put stuff in the ground and stuff that you're going to eat at Christmas time anyway. You know, that could be carrots, your Brussels, turnips, Swedes, hardy root veg like that. You know, and just circulating your crop and stuff that you grow on the allotment. And yeah, so did you beat it? Did you? Because I mean, you know, we're getting into end of August, you know, September now. So if you haven't got it in now, you might have just missed that ship. But it depends what you like. Depends what you want to grow, and you still might be able to do it. But yeah. So how have you done so far? How have you done yourself? What kind of veg have you been growing? Do you like the chillies? Yeah, have you seen the chillies? And you know, some of the flowers, we've done so well on some of the flowers. So we've also been taking cuttings of flowers. I've managed to visit a couple of friends and give them some flowers, and to some friends across the road where I live as well. Yeah, so I've got a few years experience of growing flowers. I don't do it on a competition basis, I just do it for fun. Everything I do here, you know, on the allotment, there's no set rules. It's all trial and error, and you know, just learning as I go along. Just there's no fixed rules. And I took some cuttings and that, but some people cut from the outside. Some people do things differently. They cut the flowers from the outside. You know, they like to have one stem go up that dinner plate size and go away. Wasp there, sorry. And yeah, and get really, you know, dead serious about it. But I don't get serious about nothing really. It's just nice to actually sit here and have a bit of time and see some nice flowers growing. So what have we had against us? We've had a lot of things against us, to be honest. We'll have a walk around the allotment in a minute. One thing that we've had against us, have you noticed what it was? Water. We haven't done too bad on the water, have we? Now, you know, but it's the wind. We've been struggling with the wind. It's been all this week, it's been windy this week, and all it's done is it's burnt some of my plants. Now what you realise is when you're growing some plants, some of them do not like the wind. What it does is it burns them. It like you'll see them. You'll see my peas and stuff like that in a minute. Now luckily the peas have come out in the pods already, and they're young and they're ready for eating. They don't even get home, to be honest, because they're so sweet and they taste so nice. It's just something to nibble on when I'm having a walk around and doing the odd few jobs. But yeah, I mean, cucumbers like wind. I've been leaving my doors open in the greenhouses, and that's done quite well. But there's a couple of things. I mean, Mr. Fat Pigeon. Mr. Fat Pigeon's been back again. While I've been away on my motorbike, I've been messing about in my campervan, having the odd trip out. Check this out. Can't believe it, mate. Can't believe it. I brought some bread down today, yeah, to fill up these. Put these out, yeah. Now, is it Mr. Fat Pigeon? Can I entirely blame him? No, not really. Have you seen these up here? Look at these. They're all empty. All of them. They're all empty. You know, I just think, to be honest, with us talking about the wind and all that lot, I think it's, you know, I think it's the wind. I think the wind's just shaking them and all the food's coming out. So what I'll do is I'll probably not fill them up today. I'll fill them up when the wind stops. We've got all weekend anyway. There's one more up here. Got one more there. So let's have a bit of a look round and everything. One of the jobs, I'll see if I can turn this for you. Okay, so got camera facing the other way now. So as you can see here, I've got the IBC water containers. If you look at both of these containers, you can see that the second one's nearly full. So if we come round here by the shed, as you can actually see here, I've been using these are near enough empty, these. So let's have a look. Yes, if you look at these here, you can see that they're empty. Yeah, see, nothing going on. This is just the water that's been used. So what I've basically got to do is, I've got to, you see this drain pipe here running at the back, runs all the way along. Try not to break my feet. Here we go. Got the gutter in, running along all the way down here, round the back. This is something that Claudia did for me because I can't do this stuff. It's all tools and stuff. And then it actually goes into the IBC direct, which you can see looks lovely in green. However, it is actually clear water when you get in there. So I've come down here today. Come down here today because what I want to do is, that's a Hogwarts Express, by the way. Anyway, I've come down here today because what I want to do is I want to drop this guttering down, see if I can get it swapped over so we can get the water to run into the other two empty IBCs. So that'll do us a big job, and then collect up the water. But let's face it, it's raining here and there, and we'll get the other two IBCs filled up anyway. So that's one of the jobs here outstanding. So what we'll have to do, we'll have a quick walk around the allotment and I'll show you what's going on. Okie dokie. So as I said before, I've been taking some cuttings off the dahlias. Some of these seem to have died down a bit. I'm not quite sure, you know, they've not quite budded or come out. Nice and green, yeah, but we got to a certain point and it just seemed to have dying off. Anyway, so I'm not sure what's happening there. These look quite healthy. These are still splurting out. They look quite pretty, them, don't they? So yeah, I've still got one or two, but then these look a bit off colour. You know, and I came and watered these 2 days ago. Only watered them 2 days ago. And the water, to be honest, the soil does feel damp, but it's got dry again. And I did give them quite a bit of watering the other day. So maybe my watering's maybe not been so good. Bit like at school, isn't it? So all they used to say to me is you could have done better or must try harder. Anyway, that's another joke to be shared. So these aren't bad, these purple coloured ones. The quality of them, they are pretty. But we are getting quite well on into the season now. So lovely pretty colours here. Yeah, check them out. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say. And we've still got one or two that let's have a look. We've still got one or two that are coming through. And they look pretty. Don't really make my mind up whether I like that colour or not. It's a bit biddified, doesn't it? But some people like them. I just think like they're all like old pastel-y colours, you know. Not too sure myself. So there's some of the white ones that are left. I've been taking cuttings of them. There's some more white ones there. So, how's the sweet corn getting on? Let's have a look. To be honest, they're not very big, but they are forming. I don't know, I just don't think they're quite big in size yet. We've only got a few weeks left as well. There's a couple of big ones here. They're not too bad. But I suppose not everything will turn out, will it? But that's the sweet corn. And you can make the cobs out there. There's plenty of cobs about, but they're just not. I think they're going to want a bit more fish blood and bone, I reckon. We put some more fish blood and bone, or maybe some Epsom salts. Put some more calcium in there. So here's some more dahlias here. They're very pretty. I do like that colour. And here's a couple of fuchsia plants. Let's have a look. There we go. A couple of fuchsia plants there. They'll be putting into big pots. We'll put them into 40cm pots in a couple of weeks and then just put them somewhere where they can just stay. I just left them in little pots there because they're just new plants. So I haven't done anything yet with the trees. The trees are the pear tree and the apple tree. I've just left them there. Not even cut them down or anything. So calla lilies. Calla lilies are still here. Let's have a look. There we go. They're doing alright. Calla lilies are starting to droop down now, so maybe they're getting past it. But yeah, that was quite a big plant and I did really well there. And I've had these plants since they were young, you know, so just a few bedding plants there in the bottom. Begonias, again, begonias over here, they're doing quite well. And some of the calla lilies, remember the young calla lilies behind the begonias, they're only young plants there. So moving round. I'm just wondering, these pink celeries. I remember these right, when I first ever grown these, if I remember rightly, in the last 2 to 3 weeks they just shoot up out of nowhere. And I was starting to worry with the way that they're spreading out. They look quite spread. Whereas your normal pink celery plant will grow up in a stem, will grow upwards. So I'm just wondering if I've put these in incorrectly. So anybody with a bit of knowledge there could let me know, or am I worrying about nothing? Probably worrying about nothing. They'll probably just come up out of nowhere. So there again, look, we've got some more here. Some more pink celeries. There we go, some standard begonias. And moving on to the front where the some more dahlias are. Yeah, we've got a few colours and patterns going on here. I have taken a few cuttings, don't forget. We've seen, look at that. Now that is a colour I do really like. Don't look too bad, does it? You know, the quality there. And the thing is, if you look after a plant and you give it the nourishment and the feed that it needs, you know, and the minerals and stuff like that, you give it a good plant feed. Look at the greenery, the quality of the greenery there. You know, it's not being eaten away, it's not faded in colour, it's not shaded, it's not got miscolouring in it. That's when you know that you take a choice there and you think about your soil, and that, you know, remember where we aerated the soil. We made it so it was, you know, so the water could get down to it and everything. The soil wasn't too stodgy and thick, and we aired the soil out, didn't we? We put perlite in it and vermiculite and mixed it in. So yeah, so again, looking at these here, lovely dahlias, lovely colours, them, lovely different shade there all together. So yeah, so we're doing all right. We're not doing too bad. So there we go. Look at that. Look at the colouring, the striking colours there. Yeah. And here's one that I've took a cutting off just down below here. Look at the greenery. There's still plenty of life left in that. One or two still shooting up. But yeah. Look at the quality. Even here is a young one here. Look at this. Choo choo! It's in the quality of this one here. More striking red colours. That's in better days, to be honest. So yeah, and so these are just small ones here. So yeah, so the wind, it's been really windy. That was just a bit of tidying up. So I'm getting stuff ready to burn there. They're just all cuttings from the bushes at the back there. If you look at the back, I came down the other day and I just thought I'd tidy up the back by the fence there where the blue bins are and all that. I took cuttings down the side there. So they're in the fire with the lids on, and there's some here as well. Some with the that I took along the fence line as well. So then the wind, what has the wind done? Let's have a look. Look at the state of the peas. They're all burnt and discoloured. Yeah, they've had plenty of water, but they've all gone just dry, brittle, and there's plenty of water in the soil there. Look, I mean, there's even water here. You see the water there. It's just the wind. Peas do not like wind. Look at the quality of the soil there. There's nothing wrong with that soil. Yeah. It's nice and damp, and you're just onto a no win. You're not going to win with that wind with the peas. So yeah, all the peas along there took a kick in, so but I'll still eat what's left. Look, got some nice purple peas there, nothing wrong with them. I'll be eating them before we get home. Yeah, nothing wrong with them. I'll still eat them. So here we go, cobra beans. Yeah, cobra long beans. Another one. I'll eat one now actually. Yeah. So there was a fresh set of peas that I put in. If anything comes of them, then I'll be a lucky man. But these are the cobra long beans. Some of them have made it up, some haven't, some have. Well, can't grumble. Can't grumble at all. I got a mate down to come and help me to do, because I can only last an hour or two tops. I'm having a lot of trouble with my back and my legs at the moment. I got a friend to come down and he tidied up these for me. Yeah. So they look a bit better now. But if anything, it just wants a trim, really. So, and there you go. There's the purple podded peas on this side as well. So that's burnt them. That's what you call burning them. When it's really windy, it doesn't do the peas any good. Can't grumble. So check these out under here. Yeah, look at them. Champagne rhubarb. Yeah. Get a bit of Aunt Bessie's crumble. So that's one job on the cards that's coming up soon. So looking from the outside in. I don't know if you can see them. But we've got some of the chillies taking colour. We'll have a look at that in a minute. See, this time of year you want to make sure that, I mean, it's not been bursting sun, has it? You know, it's not been absolutely boiling hot. I think we've averaged out about 23 degrees across the UK so far in July and August. So, and we're doing all right for water. You know, we're not doing too bad. But you just need to make sure that your guttering, or your guttering along your greenhouse like that there, is clear. That your water can get down to your barrels. If you don't keep these clear, yeah, you won't get no water. It'll be a complete waste of time. Just run your finger along there. Should be wearing gloves really. But yeah, so we're fine. That's fine. And we'll just keep getting the water in there. Through that pipe on the end there, on the end of that gutter. Same again. There you go. I know that one was clean. I cleaned it out the other day. And then all the water will just go down that pipe. Yeah. And into the other one at the back. There we go, just leave that resting there. And that'll just drip feed into there with the nettles that I've put in there. You see the nettles? Apparently that's good, that, if you put nettles in the water. sneak preview of the chilli saga. Woo! Yeah, we're doing all right. We'll go and have a look. So, again, collecting water here. I did check this the other day. There we go. Guttering's clear. Yep, we're doing all right there. We just need to get these two babies filled up. They're empty now, so I need to swap that guttering. Get that guttering swapped over to this side, and then get the rainwater falling in. Go the cucumbers, market more. Don't forget. Yeah. Let's go and have a look inside the greenhouses. Getting a bit windy out there anyway. Well, look at this. We're all up to the roof, guys. So if you remember, I cut the leaves back a bit just to give them a chance to grow. So we've got one here. Would you say that's ready? I'd say that's ready, that. Look at that. So we've got our first candidate there. What it is with cucumbers is to be everywhere. So we've got lots growing up the top here that I've just thought, all I've done is, as I've come in every few days, I've just picked it up and folded it over each other. So they're all interbinding with each other. Yeah, just stick them up behind there like that. Just like if they grow, they grow. It doesn't matter, does it? Look, I've just found another one over here. So there's the first two candidates there. So that's alright, that's not bad. So at least we're starting to get something now. So yeah, well, that's alright. So we've got some big chilli plants. I mean, these are up to my chest now, some of these. Yeah. These are purple flowering, so I reckon that could be Phileas blue them. Phileas blue chillies. So these plants are getting so tall. Look. Let's have a look. They're all underneath. There's a few round. To be honest, I've got quite a lot of green foliage this year on the chillies, but not really that many chillies as normal. Oh yeah, so that's them ones there. I've got quite a lot. Let's have a look. So I think these are the Phileas blue as well. So there we go, and take a look at them. We've got some pepper there, chilies and peppers. There's a lot more purple ones at the back there. Again, these are carrot chilies. They'll end up turning orange then. And again, look at all these. I'll have to get some more water in there, I think. And these are definitely carrot chilies. You can just tell the way they're growing. They'll end up turning orange, they will. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. Thing is though, as you can see, like there's like yellow flowers everywhere, and yellow flowers, these are supposed to be all the cucumbers, you know. I can't actually, to be honest, see them all growing as cucumbers. I just think a lot of it will end up dying off, you know. But we'll see. I mean, I'll snip that one off in a few more days, 2-3 days, and then we've got more coming here. More little ones showing up here. loads of little ones showing up here. But time will tell, you know, and this is one of the reasons that you take these leaves off. Don't have all your leaves going, because all your leaves are taking your goodness and your nutrients and your minerals and stuff that should be going into the cucumber. So while we've got a break in the wind, we'll just jump in the other greenhouse. Oh dear. Sort that out in a bit. Ah, look at that. Looks like Jumanji, doesn't it? Wow. So we've got loads of tomatoes, but none of them have ripened yet, and I need to be putting a bit of water in, I think. So I only came down 2 days ago and I filled them up. So I've got these water trays in, don't forget. So there's a little bit of water in there, but and the soil is still damp, so you know, but we've got lots of tomatoes everywhere. Loads of tomatoes. Here, there, and everywhere. I remember seeing Alan Titchmarch on TV one day, daytime TV one day. And he said, "Oh, you must be busy this time of year, Alan, being August in the greenhouse and everything." He says, "Yeah," he says, "I know one thing." And I said, "What's that?" He says, "I've got tons and tons of tomatoes and I just don't know what I'm going to do with them." So, like you, Alan, that's the way that I feel at the moment. We're going to have tons and tons of tomatoes here, but what am I going to do with them all? You know. But these are Kimberley, don't forget, remember, Kimberley vine tomatoes. So, chilli plant here that's doing well. Look at that. Just out of nowhere. Boom. Boom. Look at all them. Yeah, all them different chillies there. Different ones. So we've got the basket of fire up the top here, remember? There was 2 or 3 of them at the back. Basket of fire, chilli plants. These are your smaller chillies and that. They're just starting to colour in the middle. And pull that away and you'll be able to see them. Just starting to set off now, colouring in the middle there. And then they'll start being different colours soon. I mean, look at this side as well. More tomatoes. We're going to have a session where we cut the top bit off. I mean, people, we are right in the roof here now. So, unfortunately, there's going to be a bit of cutting to be done. And they say that if you cut your tomato plants down from the roof, from the top onwards, they kind of like spread out. But I don't think I need any more tomatoes. I think we've got loads going on. Here, there and everywhere. We're doing alright. Can't grumble. So yeah, so more chilli plants here. There. So then guys, so we ain't doing too bad, are we? So thanks for watching, and this is just another update into how we're doing. As you can see here, it's taller than me. It's all taller than me, and that's just with a little bit of feed, you know. So we've done all right. We've done all this season, you know, tomatoes and stuff. Beggars can't be choosers, as I always keep saying. Given the weather, you know, we've had a rough bit of wind, and I don't think we've done too bad. It's going to be interesting in a week or 2 to come to see how them cucumbers turn out, but don't be too surprised if loads of them don't come out and we only get a few out here and there. And I think I'll have to try and fix this door now, because when I come in the greenhouse, I didn't say anything at the time, but the bloody door come off, didn't it? Here, check this out. Oh yeah, look, it's hanging off. Hanging off. It'll probably just slot back on. It'll probably just slot back on anyway, so yeah, so some of these, unfortunately, some of these I'm going to have to cut down. So yeah, so if you enjoy what you're seeing, I'm going to carry on doing 3 things that I like. I'm going to think of some more motorbike trips and some camper. We've got a massive campervan one coming up soon. That's going to be interesting. Some more bike trips. I wouldn't mind doing like some seaside towns or something on my motorbike and that. Yeah, but you know. So yeah, so that's what we're going to get on this channel. Bit of this, bit of that, and see what you like. And you got the choice then. You got the choice to just watch the allotment stuff if you just want to watch the allotment stuff and just see stuff grow and how it, you know, how we go about it, how we work on stuff on the allotment. Then that's great. And then you'll have more choices coming up with the motorbike stuff. I've just got to get the cameras fixed in properly, learn about the mics and the mixing in and that as well. Yeah, and then lots to look forward to anyway. So it's a bit windy out here, so I don't want to ruin the sound. So anyway, I'm going to go for now. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe, pass on who I am, pass on about the channel, get some more people to subscribe, show them what I do, show them what we're interested in, bikes, campervans and allotments, and that's just it. That's quite as simple as that. So take care guys, thanks for watching, see you later, ta-da, bye for now.